future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Columbus Clippers and the Iowa Cubs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Sandoval will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can...
Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Batting 4.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight. Still striding forward now is the DH, Eddie James, who collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Eddie James. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie James, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Duffy rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. It's a 4-4 game. Time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Julio Rodriguez as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cubs with their 80th win to pace the division. Adam Morgan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Enrique Tejeda earns the save out of the bullpen, his 41st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Columbus Clippers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Your Iowa Cubs.
Eddie James is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
First pitch on its way. Alex
Nope,
Call
that's the
is the
ball.
batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Ball
Fellas,
one,
you
no
take a
strike.
look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Owen Miller is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Ball
And he
inside.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1.
The count.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Line drive to left. Cole is there and he makes the catch for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Gary King comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That's the count. 0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a looper to left. Duffy ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now it'll be Tyler Freeman. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. James isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Digging in next, Bo Naylor. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Clippers lead it 1-0. Now at the plate is Oscar Gonzalez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Changeup called strike 1. Fouled away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And that brings in Yadiel Rivera. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Alex Call is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Gonna be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box, Owen Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Call, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Columbus is out in front, 1. Ready now is Gary King. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far, and he's back easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bobby Bradley becomes the first out of the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here. Roll 2.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty change.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Clippers lead it 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Jones. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Oscar Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Down the third baseline. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. Columbus is out in front, 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Call. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So next to bat will be Owen Miller. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And now in the box, Gary King. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Bradley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Tyler Freeman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Bo Naylor stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Bradley is off of first with 2 away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68. Dylan.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Iowa Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eddie James records win number 16 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Enrique Tejeda wraps it up for the save, his 42nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Columbus Clippers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Iowa Cubs.
Cole Stewart gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, get the pitch. Stay hot up there.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Next to hit, Eddie James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Next, it'll be Eddie James as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Hey, way to square that
Boy,
up.
dear,
Nice
it's
hit.
about
Nice
time
hit.
they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Now to bat, Eddie James. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Here we go.
First pitch of the AB now. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Striding in is Julio Rodriguez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Hunter Cole trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So here is Drew Maggi, potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And This should do it. He brings it in, and they will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Eli Morgan earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Ben Krauth hammers down the save, his 46th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt.